Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. This is anything but a run-of-the-mill early season matchup, a clash of top 10 teams as these two will get their oil checked early. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Louisville Cardinals. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Cardinals head coach before the game. This will be a great test, a separator, the first conference game of the year with two teams that are undefeated. He knows that whoever wins this game will have a leg up in the standings, but more importantly, set the tone for the conference season. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Cardinals' offense will come out first. And here are the guys who make it go. Just an outstanding offensive line.
And this offensive line obviously has its strengths, but you're not going to have to look further than that left side. Like, this offense gets a little bit run-heavy to the left for a reason. Left guard, left tackle, the strength of this unit. They work so well together, great individual players. And Palmer, sometimes when you got a side of the line that's a little bit more dominant, don't be afraid to go that way more often.
No question about it. I think on critical down and distances, when they need to have a play, especially on short yardage, goal line, going for it on 4th down, the left side is who they're going to be running behind. You've got two guys out there, and the left tackle
pulls it in down the sideline. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Quarterback signaling to his guy. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Out wide right, it's Carter. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Cardinals are marching down the field. Tells to run, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Cardinals! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Alabama's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Finds a man on the right. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense set on 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating.
Running free. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason coup. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
And the Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Right side, it's Carter.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Carter. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Carter. Oh, what a cut! A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, they're chewing up clock on offense right now. They've been able to stay on the field and sustain this drive. They've been really, really good on 3rd downs, and it's not just throwing the football, but they've been able to do it running, too. Give the guys up front a lot of credit, getting some big-time blocks. Really nice job by the running back there as well. And this drive stays alive for the Oak.
Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Lawson. Makes the grab, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's loose. Off to the races to the right. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Extra point here will tie the game. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. Louisville's offense has taken the field, and they look ready to go. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
They'll run it. Turning it on. The 50. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
One thing you can figure out from these tests early in the season, particularly a top-5 matchup like this, is where you are and just how far you have to go.
Yeah, and which is a talking point amongst your team. It's a proven game. Like, let's see where we stack up so we can start building throughout the rest of the season.
You're right, David. It's fun to find out this early in the year between two top-5 teams. Just who are these guys? What do they do well? What do they not do well? How mentally and physically tough are they? Because that's going to answer a lot of questions as the season goes on.
Looking to throw, it's Lawson. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He's loose. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Caught on the RPO. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Straight ahead, it's Carter. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Louisville! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Tide ready to roll on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Back to the ground game on the left. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Right side, it's Tanner. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Got his man on the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. You ought to be able to use this first punt to pin them deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Tide will have to call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Throwing right. What a job to lay out and make the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Quarterback changing the play. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still running at the 40. Wide open on the right. Past the 20. He's at the touchdown Cardinals. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's why you hold your breath every single time this guy catches the football. That's a short, easy completion. He's so dangerous after the catch, David, and he shows you the wheels, taking it all the way to the house.
Yeah, and I think it's also important to point out, how about the QB play? Getting the ball out right where he can catch the football and use his speed and playmaking ability after, and he shows you, man. That's why he's dangerous. That's why this offense is always one play away from getting to the house.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Play action on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
And back to the air on second down. And to get rid of it quickly. Gets rid of it.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it in. He's going to get loose. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Here on the Cardinals sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Cardinals headed quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving.
He'll take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Going for the big play. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Got the first down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Using his feet. Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout, 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. To the air. It's Lawson. Look out. Caught on the left sideline. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Cardinals! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Louisville head coach coming out of the locker room. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time.
Turning on the Jets. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Alabama pushing the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Out wide left, it's Tanner. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
With the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, as soon as he's
flying down the left side, the 30, at the 20, he is in. Touchdown, Cardinals.
And this offense picks up right where it left off, scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get back in this game, it needs to start right now. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Turns it loose deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. 2nd and long here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabs it in the middle.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
Well, when you've had the day that this guy has had so far, why not hand it off to him on 3rd down, right? At this point, you're almost basically expecting him to find a way to pick it up, and he does exactly that. This guy has been a monster all game.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Long way to go on 2nd down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Turns it upfield. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Off play action. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. No